Hello everyone, my name's Janine Doyle. I'm a Creative Memories Advisor in Victoria, Australia. Today I wanted to show you how we're going to complete this page and make another little caterpillar with a border maker system, and how I cut this apple to complete the page. What we're going to do to make the caterpillar is going to use our border maker system and cloud cartridge. I've got some green paper here and we're going to just cut one edge with the punch. I always start at the top, some people start at the bottom. Now, if you're not sure about using this system, there are videos that you can watch to help you. Now, as you can see, the caterpillar isn't very wide. So we're going to trim it off with a 12-inch trimmer. Before we do that, you can see here on the caterpillar, I've got a big bump, and on the other side is a little bump. I don't want them to be mirror images. I want them to be different on each side so that we can get the wobbles in the caterpillar's tummy. So what I'm going to do is just mark a little spot here, because that's where I would like to start the punching, so it's not a mirror image, but it's different. Where I'm going to cut this card off now, just lining up the top bumps on the 1.5 inch line on the trimmer, and just having the top level. Now we're finished with the trimmer for the minute. Now when we're going to put this back in, we're going to put it around where the mark is going to be the top, but you can see we can't hold it in place. Now what I have used before is post-it notes and stuck them on, but today I need a bit of stability. It's not really wide. So what I've got is a piece of brown card. I'm going to stick this on the page so it doesn't matter, but I'm going to put some of the repositional tape on to the back of that and just stick it in place on some brown card. You can see on the back how I've just stuck it in. Now I'm going to pop it into the paper guide. And punch the other side. Where's my little mark up the top? I've turned it around so it's there. And so then when I punch, you'll be able to see that they're not mirror images. They've got lumps this side and bigger bumps the other side. Where was I up to? Here. And there we've got a caterpillar body. So with the caterpillar at the bottom of the page, I want it to be in between those dots that I've drawn. So I'm just going to get some scissors and I'm going to cut off a section, just round it off, and that can be his head. And then I need it shorter than where those dots are. So what I'm going to do is just going to get the scissors and I'm just going to round it off a little bit, just like the back end of a caterpillar, just a little bit rounded. Does it fit? Perfect. So a little bit more tape. And we'll stick it in place. And that's where our caterpillar is going to sit. Now to make the head, I've just used the custom cutting system. I've used the smallest oval. And the green blade. So just make sure your little pegs are in the track. And there we've got a head. To make the eyes, I've just used our tag punch, and all I want is little circles. So all I've done is got a 1-inch piece and popped it in, just so I can use the leftover bits. That's 2 little eyes. So I'm just going to stick these little eyes on with a little bit of repositional tape. I'll just zoom in a little bit for you so you can see. With a pen, I'm just going to put some little googly eyes. I'm just using the thick end of the pen. This is just the black pen. Just try and make them the same size. With the brown pen, just going to do a little diamond for a mouth. And we'll just put some more adhesive on and let's pop it in place. There we go. Now to do the little lines on his tummy, just to make him look more like a caterpillar, all I've done is taken the black fine tip pen, and all I've done is rounded off every second bump. Just with a fine pen. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. A caterpillar's wrinkles aren't perfect. The brown pen and the thick end. I've just drawn some little antenna, just go around and back again. And some little legs. Now, they don't have to be perfect either. So now we've got our last little caterpillar on the page. Now, to make the apple, I've used the largest of the circles in our kit, the circles, and the blue blade. You can see where I've just cut around and made a circle. To get the little shaping for the bottom and the top of the apple, I've used the heart. Just lined it up once I've finished cutting the circle, and using the red blade, I've just trimmed the little top section out and the bottom as well. So all I've done is popped it in here and used the red blade and trimmed it out. The circle here is our smallest circle. And I've used the blue blade because this is where I want to put my photo. The little dots around the edge of the page are done with a new dot tip pen and the thick end. And all I've used is a little square corner, just measured in 1/2 inch and then dotted around. To make the leaf, all I've used is a little circle again. And I've cut a little bit of a circle. And then I've come back and I'll cut again. And you're left with a perfect leaf. Just fold it in half. I just drew some lines in it, brown pen, just down the centre and a couple of vein lines. And there's your leaf. This is just a little bit of brown card, just trimmed freehand. So you can see how easy it is to make a caterpillar. I'd love to see your version. Thank you.